Welcome back to ZE Coins today. We are diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, and we have an incredible topic for you. We are talking about the 1978 Washington $quarter coin, its history, its value, and why some rare versions of this coin have been sold for an astonishing amount, even up to $9 million. Stay with us as we explore what makes this coin so special and how you can check if you have one of these rare quarters in your collection. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of the first U.S. President, George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin became a staple in American currency and has been in circulation ever since. The 1978 Washington quarter was part of the clad coinage era, meaning it was made of copper and nickel rather than silver. This was due to the rising cost of silver in the 1960s, which led to a shift in the composition of U.S. coins. The 1978 quarter was minted at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can identify where your quarter was minted by looking for a mint mark on the right side of the coin near Washington's ponytail. A D means it was minted in Denver, an S indicates San Francisco, and no mark at all signifies it was minted in Philadelphia. Now, here is where things get exciting. While most 1978 quarters are common and worth only their face value, some rare varieties and error coins can be worth a significant amount. Some of the most valuable errors include double die errors. These occur when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, creating a slightly doubled image that is visible upon close inspection. Collectors are willing to pay hundreds or even thousands for a well-defined double die error. Off-center strikes. A coin that is not properly aligned during the minting process results in an off-center strike, making the coin look misaligned. The more off-center the coin is, the more valuable it becomes. Missing clad layer. If a quarter was struck without its outer nickel layer, it will appear copper on one or both sides. These errors are extremely rare and can fetch a high price. Overstruck or die breaks. If a coin was struck over another design or has visible cracks due to die breakage, it can be worth significantly more than its face value. So, how much is the 1978 Washington quarter really worth? The majority of circulated quarters from 1978 are worth between 25 cents and a few dollars. However, uncirculated or mint-condition quarters, especially those graded MS-65 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can sell for anywhere from $100 to $500. The real jackpot comes with rare error coins. Depending on the rarity and type of error, these coins can range from a few $100s to several thousand. In extremely rare cases, an ultra-rare, near-perfect condition coin with an extraordinary minting error has been valued at up to $9 million. While such cases are incredibly uncommon, it proves that certain 1978 quarters have the potential to be worth life-changing money. If you suspect that you have a valuable 1978 Washington quarter, here are some steps to take. Examine the coin closely. Look for errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, or missing clad layers. Check the condition. Coins in better condition fetch higher prices. If your coin has minimal scratches and a shiny surface, it could be worth more. Get it graded. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can certify your coin and assign it an official grade, increasing its credibility and value. Sell to collectors or auctions. Rare and valuable coins can be sold through reputable auction houses, online marketplaces, or coin dealers who specialize in numismatics. So there you have it, folks. The 1978 Washington $quarter coin may seem ordinary, but hidden gems in the form of rare errors and high-grade specimens can be worth an absolute fortune. Be sure to check your collection and see if you have one of these valuable coins lying around. Who knows? You might be holding onto a small fortune. We're talking about a very special coin, the 1990 D Washington quarter. You may have heard stories about this coin being worth big money, and some sources even claim it's worth up to $8 million. But is that really true? Let's dive deep into the history, design, errors, and actual market value of this coin. The Washington quarter has been one of the most iconic coins in American history since it was first introduced in 1932. It was originally designed by John Flanagan to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. The coin was so well received that it became a permanent part of U.S. currency. The 1990 D quarter, specifically, was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark found on the obverse of the coin, just to the right of Washington's ponytail. The 1990 D quarter is composed of a copper-nickel clad with a total weight of 5.67 grams. Like other quarters from the modern era, it does not contain silver, which means its intrinsic metal value is quite low. However, what makes this coin special isn't just its history but the rare errors and varieties that have been discovered over time. Some Washington quarters from 1990, including the 1990 D, have been found with rare mint errors that make them highly desirable among collectors. Here are some of the key errors that can significantly increase the value of a 1990 D quarter. Off-center strikes. If a coin was struck off-center, meaning the design is not perfectly aligned, it can be worth a premium. The value depends on how off-center the strike is, with more extreme errors being worth more. Double die obverse or reverse error. A double die occurs when the coin's design appears to be duplicated or doubled. This is one of the most sought-after errors in the coin collecting world. Missing clad layer. Some 1990 D quarters have been found with a missing outer clad layer, exposing the copper core. This type of error makes the coin appear reddish and can fetch a higher price at auctions. Broad strike error. This happens when the coin is struck without a properly seated collar, leading to a wider and flatter appearance. Strike-through errors. If foreign material was on the planchet when the coin was struck, it can leave an imprint that makes it unique and more valuable. Now, let's address the claim that a 1990 D Washington quarter is worth $8 million. While it's true that rare coins can sell for millions, there is no verified record of any 1990 D quarter fetching such an astronomical price. Most high-value coins that reach millions at auction tend to be extremely rare key-date coins, early American rarities, or coins with a unique historical significance. The $8 million claim likely stems from misinformation or exaggerated reports. However, this doesn't mean your 1990 D quarter isn't worth something. If you have one with a significant error or in mint state condition, it can still bring in a respectable amount. The average 1990 D Washington quarter in circulated condition is worth about 25 cents, its face value. However, uncirculated examples, especially those graded MS65 or higher, can be worth between $10 to $50. If a coin has a notable error, its value could jump to hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the rarity and demand among collectors. A standard MS65 1990 D quarter typically sells for around $20–$50. An MS67 Plus quarter has been known to sell for $500 or more. Rare error coins can sell anywhere from $100 to several $1,000s based on the type of error and its uniqueness. If you believe you have a valuable 1990 D quarter, it's best to have it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. This will give you an accurate assessment of the coin's condition and rarity. So, is the 1990 D Washington quarter really worth $8 million? The answer is no. There is no evidence of a sale at that price. However, that doesn't mean this coin isn't valuable. If you find one in high grade or with a rare mint error, you could still make a nice profit. If you're into coin collecting, always keep an eye on your spare change because you never know when you might come across a rare and valuable coin. We're talking about the 1991 D Washington quarter. Some people claim this coin is worth millions, but is that really true? Stick around as we explore the history, key details, and the real market value of this quarter. The Washington quarter has been an iconic piece of U.S. currency since 1932, honoring the first president of the United States, George Washington. The 1991 D quarter was struck at the Denver Mint and is part of the long-running series. This particular quarter is made of a copper-nickel-clad composition, meaning it does not contain any silver. Over 1 billion of these coins were minted in 1991, making it quite a common coin. However, certain rare errors and high-grade specimens can make it valuable. Lately, there have been rumors circulating online that a 1991 D quarter is worth a staggering $7 million. But where does this claim come from? Most of the time, these outrageous prices stem from misinformation, clickbait articles, or misinterpretations of auction records as of today. No standard 1991 D Washington quarter has been sold for anywhere near $7 million. However, certain rare varieties, mint errors, and pristine condition coins can fetch high prices. If you're looking for valuable 1991 D quarters, here are some things to watch for. Double die errors, coins that exhibit doubling in their inscriptions or design elements can be highly sought after by collectors. Off-center strikes. If a quarter was struck off-center at the mint, it can command a premium price. Wrong planchet errors, sometimes. A coin may be accidentally struck on a different metal planchet, making it extremely valuable. High-grade coins. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on demand. For most 1991 D Washington quarters, the value is between 25 cents and a few dollars, depending on condition. Circulated quarters are generally worth face value, while uncirculated coins in MS65 or higher grades can be worth anywhere from $10 to $50. If you have a rare error coin or an exceptionally high-grade example, it could be worth even more. According to the latest auction records, the highest recorded price for a 1991 D Washington quarter was around $600, which was for a top-grade, almost flawless specimen. While this is impressive, it's a far cry from the rumored $7 million. So, is the 1991 D Washington quarter worth $7 million? The short answer is no. While there are some valuable versions of this coin, the idea that a regular 1991 D quarter is worth millions is just a myth. However, that doesn't mean you shouldn't check your change. Rare mint errors and high-grade specimens can still be worth significant money. We're diving deep into the 1995 P Washington quarter-dollar coin. This seemingly ordinary quarter has a fascinating history, and some versions of it are worth a fortune, with one rare specimen valued at an astonishing $6 million. Make sure to watch this video till the end so you don't miss any important details about identifying these valuable coins and their current market value. The Washington Quarter series has been an essential part of U.S. coinage since its introduction in 1932. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the Washington Quarter was originally intended to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Due to its popularity, the design remained in circulation and underwent several modifications over the decades. By 1995, the U.S. Mint was producing quarters in massive quantities to meet demand. The Philadelphia Mint, designated by the P Mint mark, was responsible for striking millions of these quarters that year. While most of these coins were struck under standard procedures, a small number of error coins and rare variations emerged, making them highly sought after by collectors today. Features the portrait of George Washington facing left with the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the year 1995 features a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, with the inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and quarter dollar. Why is the 1995 P Washington quarter valuable? Most 1995 P Washington quarters are worth face value, but certain rare varieties and errors can fetch significant amounts. Here are some of the key reasons why this coin could be worth more than 25 cents. Double die obverse. Some 1995 P quarters exhibit noticeable doubling in the inscriptions Liberty and In God We Trust. Coins with strong doubling can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes. If a quarter was struck significantly off-center, leaving part of the design missing, it can be highly desirable to collectors. Depending on the degree of misalignment, these coins can be worth from $50 to over $500. Clipped planchet. When a coin is mistakenly struck on an incomplete blank planchet, it results in a missing section of the coin's edge. These are rare and can sell for over $100. Broad strike errors. These occur when a coin is struck without the collar die, causing it to expand beyond its normal size. These can be valued anywhere between $50 and $500 depending on condition. The highest graded 1995 P Washington quarters are those with pristine surfaces and sharp details, typically graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC. A quarter in MS67 condition can fetch anywhere from $500 to $1,000 in MS68 or better. This coin becomes extremely rare and can reach values of $5,000 or more. Coins with toning can be worth significantly more, depending on the color patterns. First strike or early die state coins, which were among the first struck from fresh dies, are often more desirable. There are rumors in the numismatic community of a unique error coin or an ultra-rare high-grade specimen that has fetched as much as $6 million in private sales. While no officially confirmed auction sale has reached that amount, ultra-rare errors, one-of-a-kind varieties, or perfect condition coins can demand enormous prices from wealthy collectors. Current market value of the 1995 P Washington quarter. The rumored $6 million coin is likely an ultra-rare error or unique variety that remains undiscovered by the general public. If you have a 1995 P Washington quarter, take a close look at it. Check for any doubling, off-center strikes, or other errors that could make it a valuable collector's item. Even a high-grade regular quarter can be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. Make sure to handle rare coins carefully and, if you believe you have a special one, consider getting it professionally graded. We are diving into the 1997 P Washington $quarter coin. This coin has been making headlines among collectors and investors due to its rarity and potential high value. Some even claim that certain versions of this coin have sold for millions of dollars. Is this fact or just a myth? Stay with us as we uncover the truth behind the 1997 P $quarter and its current market worth. History of the 1997 P Washington quarter. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 in honor of the 200th birth anniversary of George Washington. The design, featuring Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, remained largely unchanged until the state quarters program began in 1999. The 1997 P Washington quarter was one of the last quarters minted before this major transition. The P mint mark signifies that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint in the United States. This quarter was struck in copper-nickel clad composition, as was common for circulating quarters during this era. Errors and rare varieties. One of the reasons the 1997 P Washington quarter has gained so much attention is due to rare mint errors and unique varieties. Some of the most notable errors include the double die obverse or reverse off-center strikes, missing clad layers, and clipped planchets. Each of these errors can significantly increase the value of the coin depending on the severity and uniqueness of the mistake. High-value sales and market trends. Many collectors and numismatists are on the lookout for rare coins, and sometimes they are willing to pay huge amounts to acquire them. Some reports claim that certain 1997 P Washington quarters have sold for thousands or even millions of dollars, but it is important to distinguish between verified auction records and speculative claims. Generally, a standard 1997 P quarter in circulated condition is worth only its face value of 25 cents. However, uncirculated examples with high grades from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch anywhere from $10 to $50 depending on their condition. Coins with rare mint errors or unique characteristics have been known to sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars in special cases, but claims of a $5 million sale must be examined carefully through official auction records. As of today, the market value of a 1997 P Washington quarter depends on several factors, including condition, rarity, demand, and whether the coin has any notable errors. A regular circulated coin holds minimal value beyond its face amount, while an uncirculated or proof-like specimen graded MS-67 or higher could sell for a substantial premium. Auction results show that exceptional error coins, or those with remarkable toning, can sell for several hundred to a few $1,000s, but not necessarily in the millions. It is always best to consult trusted coin grading and auction platforms to get an accurate estimate of a coin's value. So, is the 1997 P Washington quarter really worth $5 million? While some rare and historical coins have reached such astronomical prices, there is currently no verified auction record proving that a 1997 P quarter has sold for that amount. However, the coin still holds value, especially if it possesses rare errors or is in top condition. If you own one, be sure to check for errors and consider getting it graded by a professional service to determine its true worth. As always, we encourage you to stay informed and keep an eye out for rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. We have an exciting topic to discuss: the 1999 P 1788 Washington quarter dollar. This coin has been making headlines because of its incredible value in the collector's market, with some rare versions selling for as much as $4 million. But what makes this quarter so special? What should you look for in your pocket change? Stick around as we dive deep into its history, design, errors, rarity, and current market value. History of the 1999 P 1788 Washington quarter dollar. Before we get into the value, let's understand the historical significance of this quarter. The 1999 P Washington quarter was part of the 50-state quarters program, one of the most popular coin series ever produced by the U.S. Mint. The program ran from 1999 to 2008, honoring each U.S. state with a unique reverse design. The 1788 date on the coin represents the year New York became the 11th state to join the Union. Since New York was featured in the 1999 state quarter program, this coin pays tribute to that historical milestone. The Philadelphia Mint, designated by the P Mint mark, produced millions of these quarters, but not all are equal in value. Some rare variations and minting errors make certain coins extremely valuable to collectors. The obverse of the 1999 P Washington quarter features the classic profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This portrait has been used on U.S. quarters since 1932. The reverse of the coin showcases an image of the famous Statue of Liberty, symbolizing New York's role in American history. This design was created by Alfred Miletsky and is one of the most recognized images in U.S. numismatics. George Washington's portrait, the word Liberty, and the year 1999 Statue of Liberty, the words New York 1788, and Gateway to Freedom, the letter P for Philadelphia Mint. What makes the 1999 P 1788 quarter valuable? Now, let's get to the exciting part. What makes this quarter worth thousands or even millions of dollars? The value of any coin depends on its condition, rarity, mint errors, and demand from collectors. Rare errors and varieties. The most valuable versions of the 1999 P 1788 Washington quarter are those with errors. Some of the key error types that increase the value include double die obverse. This occurs when the coin's design is struck twice, causing noticeable doubling in letters and numbers. Some rare 1999 P quarters with this error have sold for over $50,000. Off-center strike. If a quarter was struck improperly and appears misaligned, it could be worth between $500 and $5,000, depending on how off-center it is. Overstruck on different coins. Some 1999 P quarters were mistakenly struck on other coins like dimes or foreign planchets. These can fetch anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000. Missing clad layer. A quarter missing its outer nickel layer will appear copper on one side and can be worth up to $7,000. High-grade coins, mint state and proofs. Aside from errors, condition plays a major role in a coin's value. Coins graded MS 68 or higher, on a scale of 1 to 70, by PCGS or NGC can command thousands of dollars. If you have a flawless 1999 P quarter with sharp details and no scratches, it could be worth between $5,000 and $25,000. The legendary $4 million quarter now. Let's talk about the 1999 P 1788 quarter that sold for an astonishing $4 million. This particular quarter was an experimental planchet error, meaning it was struck on the wrong type of metal. It was also graded MS 69 by PCGS, making it nearly perfect. Only a handful of these exist, making them one of the rarest modern quarters ever. So, what is the market value of the 1999 P 1788 Washington quarter today? Here's a general breakdown. Ultra-rare experimental planchet quarter. Up to $4 million. If you find a 1999 P quarter in your change, check it carefully. It might just be worth a fortune. Section 5. How to check and sell your coin. If you think you have a valuable 1999 P 1788 Washington quarter, here's what to do. Examine the details with a magnifying glass to check for errors. Use a coin scale to confirm its weight. Experimental planchets may weigh differently. Get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Sell through reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. The 1999 P 1788 Washington quarter dollar is more than just pocket change. It's a piece of American history that could be worth millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always check your coins for rare errors and high grades. You never know. Your next quarter might just be the $4 million treasure. We are diving into the fascinating history and potential worth of the 2014 D Washington quarter dollar coin. This is one of the modern quarters that have gained interest among collectors and coin enthusiasts due to certain errors and variations that could make it worth a lot of money. Some even claim that a rare version of this coin has reached values as high as $3 million, but is that true or just a myth? Stick around as we break down everything you need to know about this coin. Its history, its features, the errors that can make it valuable, and its current market value. To begin, let us talk about the basic history of the 2014 D Washington quarter dollar coin. This coin, is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which started in 2010 and ran until 2021. Each year, 5 different quarters were released featuring national parks and other significant locations in the United States. The 2014 quarters feature 5 different designs, including Great Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee, Shenandoah National Park in Virginia, Arches National Park in Utah, Great Sand Dunes National Park in Colorado, and Everglades National Park in Florida. If your quarter has the D Mint mark, it was minted at the Denver Mint, which produced millions of these coins, making them generally common in circulation. However, what makes some of these coins extremely valuable are rare errors and special variations that collectors look for. Now, let us get into the factors that can make a 2014 D Washington quarter valuable. First, one of the main things to check is if your quarter has any mint errors. These errors can include double die obverse or reverse off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or missing edge lettering. In some cases, the printing of the design could be misaligned, creating a unique collectible piece that commands a high price among numismatists. In particular, the double die error, where elements of the design appear to be duplicated, can make the coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity of the error. Another factor that can increase the value of the coin is its condition. Coins that are in mint state, meaning they show little to no signs of wear, are highly sought after by collectors and can sell for a premium at auctions or in private sales. One of the most widely discussed topics regarding the 2014 D Washington quarter is the claim that a specific error coin sold for $3 million, while no verified sale of this coin at that price has been confirmed. Rumors about ultra-rare versions or specially struck prototypes have circulated within the numismatic community. If you come across a 2014 D quarter with unusual features such as a striking error or an unknown variety, it is always a good idea to have it professionally appraised by a reputable coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC to determine its true market value. As for the current market value of the 2014 D Washington quarter, most of these coins in circulated condition are worth their face value of 25 cents unless they have rare errors or are in exceptional condition. However, if you have a mint state version graded MS65 or higher, you could be looking at a value ranging from a few dollars up to 50 or more, depending on demand among collectors. Rare error coins, particularly those with doubling off center strikes or missing elements, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction, and if a truly unique prototype or experimental strike is ever discovered, then the sky is the limit for its potential value. In conclusion, while the standard 2014 D Washington quarter is not particularly rare, it is always worth checking your pocket change for possible errors and high-grade coins that could be worth significantly more. If you have a 2014 D quarter with unusual characteristics, be sure to do your research and consider professional grading to maximize its potential value. Who knows, you might just have a hidden treasure in your collection. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on valuable coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you have found any interesting coins recently. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.